Max. Today I'm going to be showing you how to ballast Lego train track, and if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much just making Lego train track look better. Like, this is a normal Lego track piece that has been ballasted. It looks a lot better, and it's good for like Lego cities and stuff like that, or if you just want your Lego track decorated. But you can also do it with curved track, and I'll show you how to do it with curved and straight track in this video. So let's go. So this is the straight track a little bit closer up. So as you can see in the middle of them, there is 1x4s, and then on the outside it's 1x1 and 1x1s, and those are all tiles too. And that's just what gives it the like nice clean look. And then there's just plates holding it, filling in between those gaps. So you can put those pieces there, so you can kind of see that on the bottom right there. But this does use a lot of pieces. That's one of the bad things about it. It just uses a lot of like dark bluish gray plates, and then uses a lot of black tiles too. But yeah, this is how to make, well, this is what it looks like. So let's start making this. Okay, so these are all the pieces you'll need to build one straight ballasted track. It's a lot of pieces, but this makes it look good, so that's why I need it. But down here, these two 4x4 dark bluish gray plates, they can just be one 4x8 plate if you want. I'm just using two 4x4 dark bluish gray plates. But I'll also have the instructions for this on my website if you want to build it on your own, like normal Lego instructions. And the link to that will be down in the description. But today I'm going to be showing you how to build this in the video right now. The first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, grab the straight track. And then on each one of these ends, you're just going to want to place a 2x8 plate. So just stick that right there. And then another one right there. And you should have two more to put on the other side. And then in the middle right here, just right there, you can put your two 4x8 plates, or if you're like me, you can just put you can put one 4x8 plate in the middle, and then two 4x8 plates, 4x4 plates on the outside of it. So like this. That's what I'm doing, but you can also use two 4x8 plates, like I said. So that's the bottom of it right there. The bottom of it is pretty much done. We're not changing anything in there. But then if you flip it over, it kind of just looks like a track on plates. But then you can put some 1x2s in between all these spaces right here. So just go like this, and another one right there, and one right there, another one right there. This is a few 1x2s on this, but there should be 8 going on. And so then it looks like this, like that. So it kind of just looks like it's built into the ground pretty much. For the next thing, you probably guessed the 2x4s look like they're supposed to go in there, which they are supposed to go right there. So just stick them, just stick all of them in those little spots right there. So like this. And then put the 1x4s in the middle, just separated 1 by 1 every time. So just leave some space in the middle. You only need 8 of these, but then you need 16 of the 1x1s. A lot more 1x1s. But almost got them down the middle. So just like that. Put that right there. And then got to put a ton of 1x1s on the sides. So just put 1 on each side of one of those 1x4s, just on these spots, so you can kind of see where they're supposed to go. So after you've put all those 1x1 tiles on, it should look like this, and that means that you are done. But this is just for one track, so you're going to need a lot more of this if you want to make a lot more straight track like this. So this is just how to make one. So now let me show you how to make a curved track ballasted. Okay, so this is what the curved track looks like. Just pretty simple. There's like these half plate pieces right here filling in these gaps. So it kind of looks a little bit different than the straight track, as you can kind of see. But yeah, let me show you the pieces you'll need for this. Okay, so these are all the pieces you'll need to build the curved track one. So of course you're going to need the curved track down here. The tiles is still the same amount for each one, just so you know. And then all the other pieces are kind of different than the straight track, except the 2x4s and a few other pieces. But you're going to need like these corner plates right here, and these plates are actually, let me show you a little bit closer up. They are the extended ones that are slightly extended, just so you know, 4 of those. Or also you can replace 4 of these 1x2 plates with 4 of those if you want. I'll show you how to put that into the build later if you'd like to do that. But let's get building. You're going to want to grab a 2x4 plate right here. And on top of that, just stick a 1x2. I mean, just like right there. So that's where you're going to want to put the 1x2. And then on the bottom of that, you're just going to want to put a little corner plate just right there. And then on that little, on the edge of another 2x4 plate, just stick that right on there. Just very simple. And then if you replaced 4 of these 1x2s with the extended ones, you can either put extended 1x2s there or just regular 1x2s. I'll just be using 1x2s for this tutorial. But yeah, you can also do that if you would like. It just makes it a little nicer with having these on it, but you can do it either way. And then you're going to want to build this 4 more times. So once you have all 4 of them like this, you just want to put them on the curve track like this. So that little slit right there in the top one, that just slides right in there. You might have to squish it in there a little bit. It's a little tight. It's kind of a little it's like squishing the pieces, but I think it's fine. It's just slightly stressing a few pieces, but I don't think the pieces are going to break while doing this. So you just do that with the other ones. So they just go right onto there. They should attach pretty easily onto there. You might have to move them around a little bit. And just slide them in, just like that. Well, just, this one's got to having a little bit of trouble. Okay, so you got to slide them in like that. Next thing you're going to want to do is grab one of these extended 1x2s and just stick it on right there. And now you're going to want to grab like all 4 of the other ones pretty much, and they just go on the edges of each one of these. So just very simple, like that. So that's what it should look like. And then behind each one of these, you're just going to put a 2x2 plate. So just like this, really straightforward. Just 2x2 plates all along this side. And then on this side, you can kind of see how there's like a missing gap every once in a while. You're going to want to place a 2x2 plate and these 3 like missing spots right here. And on each end, you're going to want to put a 1x4 plate, just like that. And then we need the other end too. And then over here you might be seeing that little divot in there. That's a spot, and that's where we put the 1x1s. So they just go into there pretty easily. Sometimes it might be a little hard to put them in there. They should just go right onto there. This one's having a hard time. Just a second. There we go. Kind of hard time getting on. And then this one right there. So that's what it should look like. So now we're going to put on tiles. So the tiles actually do have to go a certain way. So if we put these right there and then I put another one like that, you can kind of see there's a gap right there, which is not what we want. So you have to put them like this, the right distance from each other. So if we start on this end and go like this, it will cover up the hole like that. So if you put the extended 1x2s right there with a little extension on the side, on the just like it's that piece right there. If you stick those on right there, it'll just make this part a little bit nicer. These will sit on there better, but if you didn't, they'll still sit on there fine, just not as good. But you just put these every one away, just like this. Really simple. You just go on like this, and then the last one steps on right there. So it looks like this right now, and then 1x1s just go like this every once in a while. So in these half like plate gaps, you're gonna want to put one on either side of those. So it should look like that, and it just goes like that on each side. You can kind of see how it goes every one. Like so, you'll put a tile right there, and a tile right there, and then one right there, just so forth. And then on the other side, just put them like the same way. So like this, and just make sure to put 18, just make sure to put 8 on both sides. This is what it should look like when you're done with the curve track. See the difference between the two? You can kind of see the balustered one right here and then the regular. In my opinion, it makes it look a lot better. So yeah, that is what the two track look like side by side. So that's it for the video. I have also other tutorials on my channel as well. Though I'll have a card linked up here in the corner and down in the description if you want to check those tutorials out. And also the instructions for these will also be on my website, like I mentioned earlier. They'll be on my website instructions. I'll have my website linked down below also, the page to the instructions for it. So you can do bow straight track and curve track from there if you would like instead of watching this video. But as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell.